Hello friends, good morning. This is Shivakumar and many people asked about business process re-engineering. So what is BPR in short? So the business process re-engineering will indicate or which help us to eliminate the task or unnecessary task currently followed in the business and to add some value added task or restructuring or modify the existing current business process to a new process which will help in the growth of the company or optimize the process. Okay, so the elimination of task in the sense which does not add a value to the business process while you are doing BPR, so it will reorganize and add value additions in the task. So it can also be perceived as a restructuring of redundant dependent tasks or work order. Okay, so we can say actually when ECC tables, say in case of material document we have 27 tables, logical, all these tables, right? So all these tables can be restructured and created as when clubbed together and can be formed as a MADDOC table in S4HANA. So this is a kind of business process re-engineering, for example, I am taking, but it is a version thing. So based on the customer compliance, right? Actually, the particular report on the inventory is taking more time for execution and publishing the output. So SAP has clubbed all these things, restructured everything, did business process re-engineering and created one single table for all the inventory tables, right? That is called BPR. I can say just as an example. I can say it's not an exact example, but I am saying for example to make you to understand. But actually in saying the BPR is much more important for the business process to get optimized, to avoid redundant values, to avoid dependencies in the current existing process, to optimize it. So it involves a rethinking and consequently a remodeling, right? Kind of remodeling. In appreciating this concept, it is expedient to view a process as a chain of tasks. The truth is that in a typical business process, you can have some redundant tasks that, if not present, does not really have any impact. So such tasks can be eliminated, thus streamlining business process. Okay, and during ERP implementations, right, before business process can be re-engineered, excellent undergoing of defective process is a key process to think on re-engineering. Okay, this is why it is important to first carry out the critical and objective business process definitions and analysis before system design. At this juncture or at this point, it is important to state that when restructuring a business process, adherence to best practices is much more appreciated and encouraged. This allows client to be able to leverage the redefined business process externally and not only internally. For business process re-engineering to be successful and consequently optimized, the ERP implementation must carry this successful adherence to BPR. So the buy-in of end user must be achieved. Oftentimes, we have heard people say this is how we have been doing the particular thing, and we like to, it that way, same way, right? So I can say the BPR will help you to give the importance to convenience the process owners why a re-engineering is required and educate them with the positive attitude and the value additions in the new structure. And the only way to do this is to make the user I can say the only way to go for make them to understand the BPR is make the user uncomfortable, or feel them that the current tedious process is more uncomfortable and need to migrate to the best practices in the market or the industry. So to work with the best practice methodology and make them to move to the new process, adapt to new process. As a matter of fact, setting of an in-house restructuring team will help to foster users' conviction within the organization. The members of the team should cut across all the process owners, right? Consequently, the benefit of BPR are enormous. They include the following, but not limited to: business process streamline. The business process is optimized and more efficient. Strict controls can be enforced and monitored. Best practices can be adhered to, and time and cost saving as a result of eliminated redundant tasks can be done. So I can say the redundant process can be much more simplified, and so business has to think on their optimization of process, right? So they need to go for business process re-engineering concepts to adhere. Actually, whether it is a I can say it's a traditional method or whatever it may be, but we need to make them to understand. Okay, so make them to know what is business process engineering, right? So the definition of in the field of SCM, right, it involves the radical design of core business process to achieve dramatic improvements in productivity, cycle times, and quality in business process re-engineering. Companies start with a blank sheet of paper and rethink on the existing process to deliver more value to the customers by opting the digitalized process. So we need to think about the management tools which helps to restructure the business process re-engineering. We have 7 different processes in re-engineering, business process re-engineering, so which dramatically reduce the cost. So what are they? Say, begin organizational change, first point, and second, build the re-engineering organization, second point. Third one, identify the business process re-engineering opportunities. Fourth point, understand the existing process. And fifth point, re-engineer the process. And sixth point, blueprint the new business systems. And as a seventh point, perform the transactions or transaction in the transformations, right? So that is very important to know what is BPR, and the business can understood what is required and what is not. So I can say the example, actually we can see the lot of companies going on I can say re-engineering process, right? So I can say you have to consider or observe some points when implementing business process re-engineering. That is change of focus from the management to the customer. Managers must give power to the teams, focus on results. It is not positive to score points, but to lead and teach. Simple and optimized process are better than the complicated and intricate process. If a process continually does not work, it is a time to come up with a new one, looking to the future, and always identify the goals and purpose and keep the company missions in mind. Okay, so say for example, you can say take a fast food company. Okay, so where you need to adapt the business process re-engineering. So completely redesigning the delivery of products can give you unexpected results, right? In this type of fast food restaurants, the process goes like all other. So the customer orders, the order goes to the kitchen, which prepares the meal and then delivers to the customer, right? So business process analysts realize that it would be more advantageous if the meal portions were previously prepared in a separate center and delivered to the restaurants daily. This is what actually many restaurants are following, right? So they are having kitchen at some other location and delivering to the particular restaurant location where customers are coming. So when the customer orders, staff place everything together and deliver it. This is complete change in the process, rather than actually preparing the food in the same location, serving in the same location, so getting the order in the same location, everything that will be a complex thing. So resulting in this simplification of business process restructuring, resulting in a great control of your business, fewer accidents, greater employee satisfaction, and increased ability to focus customers' requirements and needs, all without losing the quality. So the next time you go to the say some fast food restaurant, you can see your your cap is always placed in the center of the tray, reducing the risk of failing over, right? So this is about I can say relax before you check out the next business process re-engineering case study. So it's just for fun, okay? So like that we have a lot of I can say examples for re-engineering, right? So make the complex process into simpler granular objects, so that actually your end results will be much more good. So say you can say actually one of the most distressing tasks for teachers and students, so whether in universities or school, is test creation, the user by students and subsequent marking. So one of the greatest problem teachers face is student writing, which is often unintelligible or not legible, brought on to the students' willingness to write by hand. The solution is, or business process re-engineering solution is, the application of evidence through the electronic forms in a notebooks where students can type, as well as having access to other tools which assist their answers validated, so using the spreadsheets kind of thing. So to prevent students from querying improperly, these devices don't have a Wi-Fi or internet or enabled connection. They are simple low-cost devices in which the students upload the test via pen drive and then teachers collect them. The teacher then connects the data to the system that helps them correctly the test, without needing to interpret the writing, share comments with the students, access performance statistics, and access database of questions that help to develop the test. So these are the kind of steps where a business process re-engineering can be done in case of a restaurant industry or a university or school education industry, right? So likewise, actually we can think on the project kickoff, project management, project transformation, change management, blueprint of a new system, process re-engineering, and process consulting, process identification, and data gathering. So these are the main focus we can do on in the scope of ERP business process re-engineering, right? So likewise, we can think in each field. Actually, we can think on the complex scenario, how to simplify and make it re-engineering to work, to make it low value with high benefit, high returns process. I hope actually what I am coming to say you can understand. Thanks for watching my videos. This is G.V. Shivkumar signing off. Hello friends, good morning. This is Shiv